Frankfort is the smallest state capital by population in the continental United States. Yet despite its size, this riverside town has a big political footprint, one that dates all the way back to Kentucky's frontier days. Why did Kentucky pick a small, isolated city to serve as its capital, and why did it stay? Let's explore how Frankfort became the political heart of the bluegrass state. Kentucky became the 15th state in the Union on June 1, 1792, the first state west of the Appalachian Mountains. At the time, there was no official capital. Several cities vied for the title, including Lexington, Danville, and Louisville. Frankfort, though small, had a secret weapon: location and incentive. Situated on the Kentucky River between Lexington and Louisville, it offered a central position in a navigable waterway, vital for trade and transportation in the 18th century. And in a political move that sealed the deal, local leaders offered to construct a Capitol building and other perks, including a house for the governor. The offer was persuasive. In June 1792, the Kentucky legislature chose Frankfort as the permanent capital. Construction of the first state house began soon after Frankfort was chosen, with the building completed in 1794. It stood until 1813, when it was destroyed by fire. A second Capitol building was built but also burned in 1824. The third Capitol, completed in 1830, still stands today as the old state capitol, a Greek revival building with massive stone columns and no dome. By the late 1800s, Kentucky's growing government needed more space. So in 1905, construction began on the current Capitol building, which opened in 1910. The present-day Kentucky State Capitol sits atop a bluff overlooking the river and was modeled after the Beaux-Arts style, with a grand marble interior and a massive central dome. It remains one of the most beautiful and underappreciated capitals in the country. Frankfort hasn't just been the setting of peaceful governance, it's also been the site of one of the most shocking political episodes in state history. In 1899, following a contested gubernatorial election, Republican William Goebel, who had initially lost, successfully challenged the results. While the legal battle played out, Goebel was shot by an assassin while walking to the Capitol. He was sworn in as governor on his deathbed and died 3 days later. His opponents accused Democratic operatives of fraud. His supporters claimed a conspiracy. The case remained murky for years, but Goebel remains the only U.S. governor ever assassinated while in office. Today, his statue stands in front of the Capitol he never had the chance to lead from. Frankfort is home to just over 28,000 people, smaller than many Kentucky college towns, but it's still the administrative and symbolic center of state government. It's also located in the heart of bourbon country. Several distilleries, including Buffalo Trace, operate within city limits, and state leaders often tout Kentucky bourbon as a cornerstone of both the economy and identity. Frankfort may not be big, but it's rich in symbolism and history, from frontier deal-making to architectural elegance and political intrigue. Next up in our state capital series, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and the only capital where the Capitol building itself tells the story of populism, ambition, and tragedy.